You know what? I'm going to skip dessert. This will be it.
Did you enjoy your meal? You had a pretty good dish, I'd say. Tell us what you had.
It's veal parmesan with spaghetti and sauce. Had biscuits on the side with Parmesan cheese on it. We had a little salad. I had the blue cheese. And what kind of dressing did you have?
I had vinaigrette. So,
Vinaigrette.
how was your veal?
It was pretty tasty.
Yeah?
It's just a nice little lunch. I hadn't had veal in a long time.
Uh-huh.
But it was very good.
Great, great. You fill up?
Yeah, it was plenty. Hit the spot.
Excellent. Wash it down with some white Zinfandel.
Yeah, but when you look at it in the glass, it looks like it's pink, so I don't know where they got white from. Maybe the grape's white, right?
Well, it's a pink wine.
But it was good.
Is that your favorite type of wine?
Yeah, I like a sweet wine, you know. I don't like the dry wines. Because I don't drink that much wine. You have to kind of develop a taste for wines, cultivate a taste.
Right.
And I'm not into wine, but every now and then a little glass of sweet wine.
So are you going to get some dessert later on? Or you think you're good? Good to
You
go?
know what? I think I'll skip that sugar. The sugar's not really that good for me, so I think I'll skip it. And there's enough sugar right here in this wine. There's a lot of sugar in wine. You remember that day when we got that slush? That fruit slush over the fruit bar?
Fruit smoothie?
Well, we had it like, what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that?
Yeah.
And I didn't sleep well that night. This is too much sugar.
I don't think you could blame it on that, though.
I got to.
You had to drink the whole thing.
I can't. I know it kept me up.
I don't know about that. So anyway, how about that service today? What do you think about the pastor's message?
I think it was very good. Favor, that we're favored. We have favor with God because we've accepted Christ. And it pleases God to give us favor, and you can grow in favor. As Jesus did as he was growing up, he grew in stature and wisdom and favor in the sight of God. So he says you can grow in favor. And he, when he gave the message, he delivered how he had so much favor with everywhere he went. And he says you got to expect to have God's favor, and then you got to ask for it. And then when things happen, you know it's coming from God. And I believe that's very true. The Bible says it's true. God gives you favor. You know.
So how are you going to apply that to your life?
Well, I think that we should realize that in life, that we have favor with God, and that we should look for it. If you don't have the faith, you don't expect to receive that favor with God, and it might not ever come. But
so,
I know...
How do you take advantage of it?
Well, you take advantage of it by when it comes, and you realize that it's from God. You thank God. And the good thing to do is make a note of it. You know, when God's blessings come upon you, don't just say, well, that's another one of God's blessings. Write it down in a book. For 5 years down the road, you might need to read back over that blessing, because God's favor is always there.
Right.
And to have God's favor, there's nothing you can't do. You look at the story of Joseph is the main story of favor, where he was cast aside by his brothers. They left him to be killed. And favor is great with God.
Yes.